So there's a lot going on right now. There's a whole lot going on. So you got Ray J at the BET Awards getting into some type of fracas, and now he's on suicide watch. And also made a statement that he said he don't want to take no more of their dirty money. So no more of their dirty money. So who is he talking about? And what dirty money is he talking about? I mean, Diddy calls himself dirty money, but I mean, that's besides the point. But also, they're all in the same circle. Ray J, Diddy, Whitney Houston, Brandy. The glue to that whole circle is Clive Davis. So if you remember years ago, Whitney Houston died. I just put up a short just now, a little bit ago, which I didn't see before until just now. And Ray J's posture and his demeanor on that when he was saying on that the day before, the day after Whitney Houston died, was mad suspicious, mad suspect. He just looked mad weird on there. But now all of a sudden, somebody has come out and said that Ray J was also the reason why Wendy Williams is in the state that she's in the condition she's in. They're saying that he gave her, like, whatever he gave her, I don't want to say the word drugs or whatever, and she ended up like that. So it's real ironic. And then also, Bobby Brown's sister, she did an interview years ago. She said Ray J was trying to hide his face, you know what I'm saying, when he came out of Whitney Houston, out of the hotel. I remember seeing video about this too. He tried to hide the fact that he was over there, but there was a car on the side of the hotel, and he was dressed in black, and I think Brandy was there. But he was kind of like sneaking out of the hotel, like he didn't really want to be seen. And he already said out of his own mouth, he was in a different interview I saw, this stuff is real old, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of stuff. I was on top of all this stuff years ago. I was doing gematria on this stuff. A lot of gematria that was lining up with the number 9. And it also was coinciding with Queen Elizabeth, but that was like a whole different thing years ago. But Ray J, I did a video years ago about Steve Harvey talking about Bernie Mac and Bernie Mac dying and stuff like that. And I also talked about Samuel L. Jackson. Bernie Mac's last movie was with Samuel L. Jackson. And if you know, Samuel L. Jackson has been, I think he has, if not the most, one of the top, like probably 5 of the most movies he appeared in out of any actor in Hollywood. So people like Samuel L. Jackson, these kind of people. And then after that, it's ironic that Samuel L. Jackson actually came out in a movie after that called The Hitman's Bodyguard. Because that's what Samuel L. Jackson's role is, allegedly, I say, allegedly, in Hollywood. And Ray J is another one of those people. He's a hitman. He's a goon for the powers that be. He's the one that will run the drugs to you. He'll give you some bad drugs if something happens, you know what I'm saying, to make something happen to you, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Shout out to whoever's in the comment. I can't really see. And it's real ironic that now he's talking about, like I said, he's on suicide watch. And he said he don't want to take no more of their dirty money. So first of all, the fact that he's on suicide watch, it probably is not him on his own suicide watch on himself. They probably are putting this information out there. So now if he does end up taking himself out, they can blame it on him. I mean, if he does end up DIE, they can blame it on him and say he's on suicide watch. He might even said he's on suicide watch himself. He might have said he feels suicidal. Either way, in his case, he has good reason to feel like that. Because with the walls closing in with the stuff around Diddy and all this stuff, like I said, Clive Davis is the common denominator between Ray J, Brandy, Diddy, Whitney Houston. Did I say Whitney Houston? Ray J, Whitney Houston, Brandy, Diddy. And if you remember years ago, like on the thumbnail picture, I got the time when Whitney Houston walked up to Brandy and handed her a note right in front of Clive Davis to try to warn her about something. So the thing with Brandy is that I'm not sure exactly what Brandy's role in all this is, but I know Brandy was willing to reap the benefits of Whitney Houston being out of the picture because Brandy is Whitney Houston's replacement. So if nothing else, Brandy was definitely at least happy to have Whitney Houston out of the way. I think years ago we was even saying she was in on it, but I gotta go back allegedly. But I gotta look at more stuff. It's been so many years. I used to be real on top of all this stuff years ago, especially in my first channel. I was on top of all this stuff. And back then we realized that Ray J was out of pocket and doing weird stuff way back then. The stuff he was saying. Also, he's the person that, of course, with Kim Kardashian with that video that made her famous, which is not by chance. It's not no coincidence. You know what I'm saying? It's not just by luck that she became famous off that. This stuff is all orchestrated. You know what I mean? So he introduced Kim Kardashian to us pretty much. But like I said, now some girl has come out and said that Ray J was last seen with Wendy Williams, not last seen, but was seen with Wendy Williams, and she's the reason why, Ray J is the reason why Wendy Williams is in the state of mind she's in right now, because he gave her some bad drugs. Not far-fetched. And like I said, I think Ray J is starting to feel the heat. The walls are closing in. All the stuff going on. He sees that circle of that he's been in for all these years is starting to crumble and things are happening, and it looks like people are about to start going down. He's feeling the effects of that. You saw him do an interview on Club Shay Shay not too long ago talking about, and you can tell that Brandy got a problem with him from the stuff he was saying. And you can tell it's a serious problem. You know what I'm saying? You can tell it's not just some BS. So this is a whole big thing. And then Usher, they silenced his mic. I didn't see it myself, but I saw enough videos about it. I mean, did they silence Usher because maybe they thought he might go up there and say something on the stage? You know what I'm saying? Is that why they silenced his mic? Because Usher's right in the mix of all this too, the whole thing. Diddy, all this stuff. So Ray J, man, he's in the middle. I think the pressure feels like it's about to go down. He's like, damn, everybody's going down. My protection is being taken away, and he don't know how to act. And that's what it appears to be to me. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens next. But if he does end up going, it probably ain't going to be him doing no suicide. It's probably, I shouldn't have said suicide so many times, but it's probably going to be them people getting rid of him, getting him out the way, because he does know some stuff. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if his name comes up in this Matthew Perry situation. Would not be surprised. But they got a lot of people. They said numerous people may be being arrested for this Matthew Perry thing. I did a video about that the other day with Charlie Sheen's ex-girlfriend. She's questioned about it. This is all these people are in the same circle in Hollywood. This whole drug circle. The people that they use to take people out with the drugs is the same people that they'll use the same people that they use to sell the drugs. Just like back with OJ and Nicole Simpson and all that, the same people they use to sell the drugs is the same people they'll also use to put something bad in somebody's drug and take them out. And then we just sit there and be like, oh, they OD'd, or they're depressed and they took themselves out, or something like that. Meanwhile, it'd be somebody like, that's why he's always there. That's why we always see Ray J. He ain't really, he got certain stuff he did that's accomplishable, music and stuff, but that's why he's always survived this long, because he's one of these people, like a Samuel L. Jackson type, allegedly, I'll say, in the mix of a lot of stuff, a lot of the underworld, a lot of the underground, and the reason why they use their own is because they can use, like, say for instance, allegedly Samuel L. Jackson, let's just say he is the hitman's bodyguard / executioner. It's a great role for somebody like him, because then he can get on set with a bunch of people. They make movies together. They book them for a movie. Now you got direct access to this person for months at a time. You around them all the time. You around their food. You around, if they party and do drugs, you supply that too. You can bring them that. And that's just the role that some of these people play. And Ray J is one of those people. That's what Ray J is in Hollywood. And go ahead, lady. Goddamn. And the walls is closing in on this Joker. It looks like he's finally, the pressure is building up too much for Ray J, starting to unwind. He's starting to come apart. You know what I'm saying? Clive Davis said, "Look, I'll give all you jokers up before I go down." That's what Clive Davis is sitting there saying. He's sitting there like, "Look, Diddy, Ray J, Brandy, everybody will go down before they come grab me up or something. I'll give all y'all up. All the dirt I got on all you jokers will be exposed." And I think that's what Whitney Houston was trying to warn Brandy of right in front of Clive Davis. He saw her pass that note, and you can tell it was something shady with her and Clive Davis. The whole situation that Whitney Houston's death, the Grammys, it was all a big. I did videos about that years ago. It was definitely a sacrifice. I did gematria on it, the numbers on it. It was definitely a ritual of some sort. The whole Grammys went on as she was sitting there being allegedly taken out. You know what I mean? So this stuff is all coming out, man. These people, all these dark alliances and all these creepy stuff they got going on. It seems like whatever the force is or whatever it is making sure this stuff is coming out. So I guess we got to sit here and watch, and there's probably going to be more to watch, more to see. So get your popcorn, you know what I mean, and get ready. And that's going to be it. I just got here to Costco. One of my favorite places when you get older, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like Costco. That's how you know you're getting old. You like going to Costco. You're like, damn, they got all the good stuff. So Costco be having some of the best deals. Not everything, but some of the stuff they got deals on is like the best deals you can possibly find. So, but that's about it. About to go up inside Costco. Shout out to everybody that came through. Hit the like button before you get up out of there.